How's it going, everyone? It's DJ, and welcome back to another Skyblock video. And today, a brand new Skyblock update just released, and that is the Museum update. And I believe this update could be potentially game-changing. It might be one of my favorite updates that Skyblock's ever received, and I think it's just overall really cool. But real quick before we get into that, I feel like it's necessary to mention that over 95% of you guys aren't subscribed. That's like a huge amount. So if you could help me out and click that subscribe button, I'd be so grateful. We're coming up on 10,000 real soon. It's my goal to get that by the end of this year. And I would just genuinely really appreciate it if you did. If you already are, then thank you very much. Anyways, let's get right into the update. Alright, so here we are in the hub right now. And how we get to the museum is basically we go, it's on the right side of the big mountain in the back of the hub. So basically, you're going to want to go all the way around. It's quite far away. It's kind of just in the back corner. If some of you might know this, some of you might not have seen it, but this building has been here for quite a while, just kind of been there. But now that its doors are finally opened, and we can see the museum, and the inside looks absolutely beautiful. Now, we got two new NPCs here. We got the Curator, and we got Madame Eleanor Q. Goldsworth III. That's a big name to say. And here is the museum main lobby. Now you can see I don't have a whole lot in my museum yet, but there are multiple wings. There is the big pedestal in the center with your player skin, your name with the rank color, and the profile that you are currently on. And in this main room, you can see you got little pedestals for all the different armor sets and all different stuff here. And there are three separate wings as well. The first wing on the left here is the weapons wing. So you can see there are many pedestals all around here for many different weapons. And you can kind of see, you can edit them and stuff. And you can select which weapons you're displaying if you donated a lot of weapons. In the center, it is the armors wing, where it's a bunch of armor stands here. You can display a whole bunch of different armor sets all around here. Once again, click to edit. You can display and stuff. I haven't donated anything quite yet for armors, except for one up there. And over here is the Rarities Wing. Now I'm going to be explaining real quick what all these different categories mean. Tour stuff is kind of a bit self-explanatory, but the Rarities is a little bit more vague, so I'll go right into that real soon. Now, in order to donate items to your museum, you will go click on the Curator here. You give a little bit of speech the first time you click on him. And when you click on him, you get this setup here, which has your museum, and you got all this here. So at the top here, you can see it's got museum. It shows how many items you've donated in the museum, your top most valuable items that you have donated, and also the amount of special items you have donated, which are just kind of like bonus items. And you can see here we got the 4 different categories of items. We have the weapons category, the armor sets category, the rarities category, and the special items category. Now, despite this being called the special items category, which I originally thought it might just be for items with the special rarity, but no, it is just any, item that doesn't really fit into the rest of these, not any item, but just kind of rarer items, or just more special items like these. These are not rare, but these are just kind of when I just kind of had them lying around and tried donating them, and they worked, so you can get stuff like that. And the weapons is self-explanatory. You got weapons like the Witherbow and Rogue Sword. Armor sets, you got stuff like Lapis armor all the way over to Necron's armor. And in rarities, you got stuff just kind of random items. I think rarities category is just kind of random items that are selected, like Wither Goggles, Augur Rod, Reaper Mask, stuff like that, you know? A Precursor Eye as well. You got a whole bunch of different stuff, like dungeons items, whatever. And the second NPC we got over here is Madame Eleanor Q. Goldsworth III, but I'm not going to call her that for now because that's way too long. Just call her the appraiser or whatever, because what she does is she appraises your museum and will tell you how much it is worth in total. Now, it costs 10 million to unlock this feature, but once you do, you can see you get kind of put into these categories here, which are wealthy, prosperous, gilded, affluent, and palatial. Now, there is some pretty cool upgrades for each of these rewards. They're mostly bank upgrades, but there are some other items in here. For the wealthy, you get the deluxe bank upgrade. For prosperous, you get super deluxe bank upgrade and the mega anvil, which is not yet released. The gilded upgrade gets your premier bank upgrade and the auction house accessory stands. Affluent gives you the luxurious bank upgrade, and palatial gives you the palatial bank upgrade and Shen special. I'm not exactly sure what some of these items are. I do have a theory for auction house accessory stands. I'm going to take a guess that they are these pedestals down here in the basement of the auction house that show you the different... That either they can show you, the items that are in your auction, or what they might do is they'll show you your most valuable items, or they will show you just an item of your choosing and how much it's worth. I don't know if that's the case or not. It's just a theory, but it is possible. Oh, there's a Dr. Space Helmet in the auction house. That's pretty damn cool. And also, I forgot to real quick mention, the upgrades are based on basically how much your museum is appraised, how much it's worth, which the first one is 10 million, 100 million, 500 million, so $500 million, 1 billion, and then 2.5 billion. It is also worth noting that special items do not count towards the value in your museum. So if you have like some really valuable items within the special items category, they will not count, unfortunately. Which is kind of a bummer, honestly. That would be really cool if you had like some really cool items. Like for example, I've got some really rare cake souls myself, and I think it'd be really cool if I could if it appraised those cake souls, like my Ranboo or Tubbo cake souls. I think that'd be really cool, but it would be really hard to calculate which YouTubers are worth which. You never know, honestly. Now, in order to donate the items to your museum, what you want to do is you want to click on the curator, click into the category that you will want to donate things into. For example, I'm going to donate this aspect to the end, so I'm going to click into weapons. All you have to do is click on your aspect to the end, confirm donation, and boom, it's in there. And there also is a pretty cool thing where you can actually take this out of the museum. But the thing is that it is soulbound. So basically, you can't trade it or auction it or anything, but you can still have it. So if you want to keep it, you can still have it. And it would still, like, you can give it back to your museum at any time, but it cannot be, it can't be traded or auctioned or sold or anything like that. And then next for armor sets, if you want to go in here to put an armor set, for example, I want to put my Young Dragon set in. So you just have to click on a single armor piece, and it automatically throws the whole set in for you right there. You can see my Young Dragon armor is just chilling right there. It's worth about that much. And you can also see like how much you can see like what certain things are created. Like it says this is the 1,520th created. I'm not sure what that means exactly. It could mean either the one donated to the museum, like the soulbound one, or it could just be like the one total, because that would actually be pretty cool. But I'm not sure. And then anyways, for rarities, you can see stuff like special items, the witch's mask. You can donate that in there. That counts as a rarity. And finally, we got a New Year's cake, which counts as a special item, which I donated right in there. Some items now that cannot be donated are things such as quest items, glitch items such as nulls, any sort of Jacob's item, stuff like grappling hooks or pickaxe or anything like that. Basically, like anything that's not really like a classic thing. Like I'm surprised a lot of these can be donated. Like a null would be. I think what that would really be cool if you could do is you could donate any item you wanted into the special items. Because, like, for example, if someone wanted to display a cool, like, null or a cool exotic armor set in there, they could throw it in their museum. I don't know if you can put, you actually already can put exotics in your museum, I'm guessing, but it won't actually count for anything, I don't think, because I don't think that it can actually tell if a armor set is exotic or not. I just have my normal lapis. I was considering putting my exotic lapis head in there. I don't think I will, though, right now, because I don't want to risk anything at the moment. Maybe I will sometime in the future. I'm not sure, though. Remember when I said I thought this update would be game-changing? Well, that's because you actually get certain values for armor sets and certain weapons, which I think is really cool. And I don't know if we've had that before. I might just be an idiot, and we have. But I think this is the first time we've actually had set items, like, given from Skyblock for, like, actually how much stuff is worth, which is really cool, honestly. Like, sure, it doesn't apply for some things, like certain like numbered items, or like the potato basket, or spooky armor set, or spook armor sets, or exotic sets, but it does give us a value for a lot of things in Skyblock set directly from the game, which is really cool, and I think it's a really nice addition to the game. And I believe that's about it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments if I missed anything, and I will see you guys in the next one.